So I didn't actually realize that my upload day was going to land on Halloween, so unfortunately I don't have anything special planned, but I hope you guys have a great day nonetheless. A new game mode just released on Siege, so expect a themed video on that soon, and I've also been playing a new game which I'm going to make a very special series on soon, so follow my Twitch at TelurikYT if you want to see me play the game live and, well, watch me suffer. But anyway, I digress. Today we are going to be talking about what is in my opinion the most underrated free game on the market, and that game is called Warface. You may have heard of it, but if you haven't, it's a free game that is progression based and very similar to Call of Duty while still having a few differing features. Now, for the sake of this video, I'll be mainly focusing on the multiplayer aspect of the game. However, it's important to note that there is also a zombies mode, a spec ops mode, and even a battle royale mode, so for a free-to-play game, that's already an impressive amount of content. Now, just to be clear, I am not sponsored or supported in any way by the developers of Warface. This review/opinion is completely my own from playing the game, even though if they wanted to throw something my way, you know what I mean, make it happen, Crytek. But before we proceed any further, I would just like to remind you that I upload weekly content on all topics gaming related, and would highly suggest subscribing if you want to keep up to date with the channel activities, so you don't miss funny videos, gaming announcements, and my absolutely stunning ASMR voice. I'm sorry for that, but seriously, drop a like, it helps me out a ton, and if you feel like it, go ahead and subscribe, it really makes my day. Now, I'm going to begin by talking about the progression system in Warface, which is easily the most polarizing aspect of the game. It often gets complaints from people that say, oh, it's progression to win, or new players don't have a chance, and that's simply not the case. Whilst it's true that the more you play, the more you level up, the more guns you unlock, that's actually what I like about the game. It rewards players for playing the game and doing well, rather than locking weapons behind a paywall like a lot of other free games out there, and even some AAA titles. Plus, the developers did well to leave a few powerful weapons in every tier, which means that whether you're new to the game or have been playing for a long time, you can still be on even footing. The M4A1, for example, it is the first weapon you unlock in the rifleman category, and still beats out many of the purple tier weapons if the player using it is skilled enough. Plus, in addition to all of this, random weapons are put into rotation and given to everybody for a limited amount of time through something called the loan system. This allows new players to access higher tier weapons for a limited amount of time until they can progress to that weapon themselves. Overall, I'm a huge fan of the progression system in Warface. And yes, sometimes you will run into lobbies with that one sweaty guy who's been playing the game on an IV drip and unlocked the Great Gatsby Chris Virginitor that melts your health bar like a hot knife melts watermelons in one of those 5-minute craft videos. But honestly, that's not even that big of an issue because you can pick up enemy weapons. Getting wrecked by an enemy, kill them once, pick up their gun, and watch how the turntables. Moving on from the progression system, I quickly want to talk about the actual gameplay and the way the game runs. Now, here it isn't so one-sided, as there are a few issues I have to address. For example, some lobbies will suffer from connectivity issues, and this is not good. Also, the game can feel quite sluggish and glitchy at times. However, the actual gunplay is very nice. You can clearly see where they took inspiration from other games such as Call of Duty with the sprint bar and movement mechanics and very quick time to kill. However, I'd say that it's very unlikely for any new shooter game to be completely different from COD in every way, since COD has been around for so long. Plus, there are plenty of features, such as the different classes, that really separate the game from being your run-of-the-mill shooter. You can either choose to play as medic, rifleman, engineer, sniper, or SED. Each class has access to a different selection of weapons, and each also comes with an intrinsic ability. These abilities allow for a great use of teamwork to be introduced. For example, a medic can only heal a teammate's HP, and an engineer can only heal a teammate's armor, but when they work together, you can see where I'm going with this. In addition, the game also provides lots of opportunities to work together, such as the climbing mechanic, which I think is one of the coolest features in the game, and I'd really like to see other games adopt this feature too. It really goes to show how much the developers tried to make the game different, while still keeping it familiar to a wide range of players. Now don't get me wrong, and I know it may seem like I've been kissing Warface's ass this whole video, and, well, I have. But just because I've been showering it with positives doesn't mean it doesn't have any negatives. I just think those negatives aren't worth not giving the game a try. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't think Warface is Game of the Year or the best game ever, but for a free game, there is no reason why you shouldn't give it a try. It is pure fun and will keep you entertained for a while, especially during lockdown and quarantine. But as always, my opinion is just one of many, so be sure to tell me all about yours in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please remember to like and subscribe for more weekly gaming content. My name is Telurik. Have a good one.